This thing
Hello.
on?
Hi, Gia.
Hi, Keisha. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, hi everybody. How's it going down there, Gia?
It's all right. I was looking forward to getting on here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Mm-hmm.
that I don't always look forward to it. Of course I do.
Sure.
But
Sure.
um, it just feels like I feel like the world is being ucky right now, and I
Mm-hmm.
like having this little bright spot to,
Yeah, and
you
we got
know?
some good stuff to talk about too. Good stuff,
Yeah.
moving stuff, some powerful
Moving,
stuff.
soapy, juicy stuff. So
Yeah, yeah.
shout
Um,
out. We appreciate listeners. We appreciate General Hospital. We like to have a little pretend world to escape into.
yes, we do. Yes, we do, and we are very grateful for our
If
for
that
our
makes
lovely
me an
listeners.
ostrich, so be it. I'm an ostrich.
You're a lot of things, Gia. A lot of things. Yeah. Um, Alrighty. So I have taken notes once again.
Excellent. You get a gold star.
Thank you. Yeah, I think maybe I'll have to do this from now on. I don't know why. I don't know why
Well, it's a
suddenly.
lot to watch a couple episodes in a row and then have all the other things happening in your world and.
Yeah, maybe that's it. There's too much. We're in sort of overload mode.
I've been
Um,
watching too many mysteries too. I'm getting all my mysteries confused and
oh, sure, sure.
yeah.
Yeah. That's a real danger, isn't it, Gia?
It can be when they all kind of follow a formula and you're like, "Wait a minute."
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah. Um, you know what I'd like to do, Gia?
So many things.
Yeah, so many things is right.
What do you wanna do? Do you wanna do word association or something?
Well, that could be fun. That could be fun. No, I thought what I would do is start with one of my award-winning moments on Hospital. If we were giving out awards, this would be the
Oh,
first
okay.
award I would hand out. Okay.
Alright.
Oh,
From Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, any of those days you're picking from?
yes, I'm gonna start with Tuesday, I guess, so we can
Okay.
go. We don't have to stick to chronological order, but I don't want to forget some of the good stuff that happened on Tuesday. So the award for one of the most satisfying interactions, in my mind, was the conversation between Willow and Nina.
Oh, yes. Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
wow, right?
That delivered. That delivered. Yeah.
It did, and I guess maybe that's another thing that's happening lately in life and the world is there's not a lot of things that are satisfying, but that was so
There's a lot of
satisfying.
things that are terrifying, but there's
Yeah.
not much that's satisfying.
Yeah. Yeah. If it could just be not terrifying, it would be okay
Yeah.
if it wasn't satisfying,
I
but
was I
yeah.
was saying to the old man, like, I think I need to watch children's shows. Like, is it Teletubbies still on? Like, because I think
Yeah.
that's where my brain is. Like I just recently I know I'm diverting attention, but I'll get back to it.
Mhm.
But I
Okay.
just recently decided I need to take a little hiatus from the old Facebook stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, definitely.
So I'm just
Definitely.
checking in. I'm checking in notifications, posting whatever I need to post, and then getting off
Mhm.
there because my
Yeah.
world is getting uglier because of it.
Mhm.
And
Yep.
again, it's like, okay, I'm going to be a little ostrichy there, but
Mhm. But you have to sort of survive, I
I
think,
need to disengage a little bit, yeah, and
yeah.
remember
Mhm.
what I like about other humans,
Mhm. Mhm. Yep.
if I can remember that. And I think the Teletubbies might get me there. Like I think I need to, or just some,
Sure,
I don't
they'd
know,
get you
some
somewhere. Maybe arrested.
just like what are the shows that are supposed to be good for kids that are,
Yeah. Oh, you know what?
positive and warm
Bluey. You
and
got can you
Bluey?
check
Okay.
Bluey? Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know. Is it a PBS thing or what is it?
Well, it's on
I'll
all
find
kinds
it.
of channels. Yeah,
Okay.
I think you should be able to find it because it seems like it's on at least one channel every hour of the day.
'cause I feel like my brain is just harried right now, and I
Yeah.
go to watch something, I'm like, "Ah, that's, like, disturbing, I can't take that right now,"
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, everything's a little traumatic, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
I'm like a raw wound or something at the moment. I
Mhm.
just need to
Mhm.
pull
Yeah.
back. But anyway, okay, so yes, Nina and Willow. Nina,
Mhm.
like, finally,
Mhm.
she's been, like, so concerned about keeping the connection with her daughter that she
Yeah.
hasn't said, uh, the truth, basically. I felt
Right.
like what she said was the truth.
Exactly, yeah, yeah. She didn't pull any punches, as
Yeah,
they say.
no holds barred, yeah.
Mhm.
Um
Mm.
And and Willow was like I thought her eyes were gonna pop out of her head or something. She was like where didn't they were bugging out on her face and
Yeah. Mhm.
she of course is not hearing it, you know.
Right, right. She's well, and Nina even explained why she wasn't hearing it because she
Yeah.
knew it would be hard to accept that she had thrown away her whole life for a terrible man.
Yep. And she just kept going back to this like if you it's
Yeah.
all your fault and it's like
Mhm.
wow that's
Mhm.
so that was part of it, but that was like it's just so childish and
Mhm. Yeah.
like not
Owning.
taking any responsibility for her own choices.
Right, right.
And
Yeah.
yeah, and like doubling down, tripling. Can you triple down? She tripled down, I think.
Sure, sure. Yeah, and again, like Nina said one of the things that we wanted her to say, like, she didn't know if she had told Willow if that would have made any difference,
I
right?
don't
That
think
was
it would have. I mean, we
I
can't
don't think so
undo.
either.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would have maybe blamed Nina for all of it and stuck with Drew. I mean, who knows? But
Yeah.
she wasn't open to input like that ever, really.
No, but I feel like it was just satisfying to have Nina finally. And I think even though they were like both, it was a heated
Mhm.
argument, of course,
Mhm.
but I
Yeah.
still feel like Nina's got the love going on. She's still like, it's still out of
Mhm.
love for
Mhm.
Willow that she's
Yeah.
trying to like save her from her freaking self.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Willow's having none of it. Is she
Mhm.
leaning in? Would you say that Willow's leaning in, or is that the wrong way to
Leaning
use
into
that?
her position, yeah, like Team Drew, she's still kinda leaning into that, like, thinking that he's the only one who can help her get her kids back. He's the only one capable, really, of getting her kids back, which is a silly position to take, I think, at this point.
Yeah, I guess her world. I guess I guess her world would just be shattered if
Mm.
she really admitted
Mhm.
um, anything to herself, and that's probably just too much for her right now. I don't. When
Yeah.
is it going to come? The realization, maybe it isn't.
Yeah, I don't know, and I think, yeah, part of this whole thing she's constructed has Michael being, like, evil,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
So yeah, she's gotta keep all of like, just keep pouring energy into maintaining this story she's telling herself, which has gotta be exhausting.
yeah.
Uh,
Because it's really no longer about what's best for the kids. Because
right.
when she spoke to Michael later, it was all about like a vengeance kind of thing, and you'll
Mhm.
never see them, and
Yeah, yeah, uh-huh, yeah, I think she has kinda slipped over maybe a bit more to the dark side, like when she was sneaking back into the house and Chase surprised her,
oh
and
yeah, and she was very duplicitous, you might say.
yeah, yes, yes,
I think
and,
they should start superimposing Nell's face on her when she get, like
or
so an old movie might have done that, wouldn't they? Like with a bad special effect, there'd be like this
yeah, yeah,
hazy imprint of Nell's face on her.
yeah, maybe everybody could start calling her Nell.
Yeah.
How much would that
Or
kill
yeah,
her?
like they hand her a Snickers, like you know you're not yourself when you know you're a little Nell when you're hangry, you know.
That's true, maybe that's all it is. She needs a
She does
Snicker.
look like she needs a snack of some kind.
Wouldn't
She's
that be a good advertising opportunity if they could get Snickers to
to
you know,
get yeah to calm her
product
down. Yeah.
placement, Yeah, that
It's a
would be
soap
fun.
opera. That's what they used to be all about, selling the
Well,
soap.
and then they still do that occasionally, and it's so glaring,
Do
so
they?
yeah, once in a while, like, it's usually, like, with, like, the Shriners
Oh,
Children's
those, yeah, like the kind
fundraising,
of
those things.
PSA things, but they're not working in
Yeah,
like products,
products.
and
It
are they?
seems like they have, but I can't remember an example, but it does seem like there've been times where you feel a little ashamed for them, Um, and us, I guess. I
Well,
always
I was
feel a
thinking,
little
like,
ashamed
is
of
there
us,
enough shame or to go around? Probably.
you know? We take up most of it. Um, yeah, but, yeah, so I kinda had the feeling that if Chase hadn't caught her, she was thinking about doing something in the house. I don't know what.
Something on the level of baby spinning
Yeah,
again.
but she would have to have spun an adult around this time.
Oh God,
Mm,
Willow.
and we don't know what happened, like, after Chase ran into her, did she leave or did she lurk in the
Yeah, I
house?
don't know what did happen there. I don't remember. Did Chase take off and leave her there?
I don't know because, next thing you know, Monica's dead.
Yeah. Oh, oh my
I
God. Are
I
you
hadn't
saying that? Are you saying that?
it hadn't occurred to me that maybe there could be foul play, and I don't think there was, but, something well, she wouldn't
Wow.
do that, would she? She wouldn't do that, no, no.
She might change her onesie.
Maybe she was spinning her, and in that act, it startled Monica, because it would.
Ah. I did like that, to be serious again, that Chase like called her out on the like, so you're
Yeah.
sneaking back. He
Yeah,
kind of
I did too. Right, right.
so he's not completely snowed by her.
That's what I was
Um
hoping that meant, yeah, that he still had his sort of detective hat on,
yeah.
always.
And I like
Um,
that we did see he and Brooklyn later, and they seemed like he didn't seem like he was hiding things from Brooklyn
yeah,
about
yeah, right, right. So
the
hopefully
investigation
he's
there.
not too invested in Willow, at least hopefully not at all romantically at this point,
Right, yeah.
you know?
Although I wouldn't put it past her to use him, or she's
Yeah.
like so desperate she would use anybody and anything at this point to.
Yeah, yeah, and she knows Chase is kind of an easy mark at this
Right,
point
right.
too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He's a golden retriever. I'm an
Yeah.
ostrich. He's a golden retriever. You're a
Well,
prairie dog.
a prairie dog.
I don't know.
I'll
I
take
just
it. I'll take it.
I mean,
Uh,
I always see your handiwork on when I'm on Instagram. Like you've already liked whatever video that I'm seeing. I'm
and there are they
like
usually
that
animal related?
potato, the prairie dog. Yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
love potato. Partly just the name potato is so perfect for a little
yeah,
prairie dog,
yeah. For a little prairie dog. Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
by the way, that video you sent me today of all the farm animals inside the house.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
No,
Didn't
thank
that
you.
didn't that seem great?
I just thought if that's where you're headed, like they didn't show the dark side, like when the pony takes a big dump in the living room.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
And
I
we
just
did
thought, who's
have
cleaning this place?
Well, you'll be happy to know that I do sometimes close the kitchen door, and yesterday
Well, yeah, I imagine it's starting to get a little cool, right? So you're having to close the door.
starting to, yeah.
Yeah.
Yesterday morning at about 5 a.m.,
Did
I
you
I
have
was letting
a moose wander in or something? Or
well, I was opening the door and Vinny bolted out, which is unusual because
yeah,
I thought, "Oh my gosh, he's finally gonna take a pee outside. This is progress."
this is a big day.
But, there was a skunk outside and he got sprayed.
Oh no, was it inside the little fenced-in area?
And I
Or
I think it might have been. I don't know how it could have managed that, but I think it might have been because he was right into some part of that tall
oh,
grass.
poor Vinny.
I
Oh,
know, and then he started to sneeze a lot, and I just wanted to, like, let him out, maybe feed him, and then go back to bed for an hour or 2, so that sort of
And then you
Okay.
had to put him in the bathtub with the tomato juice, right?
Well, I knew he wasn't gonna stand for a bath, and neither I wasn't. I was too lazy, so I just blotted him with some V8.
You should do a commercial for me. Other other uses for the
I
versatile V8, yeah.
you know,
Did that do anything?
well, the problem in this house is, there's already a very strong original bouquet, in the house.
Okay,
So
that's nice, yeah.
thank you. And so and that smell, like, when you get a strong smell, it, like, coats your nostrils, so you can't even tell,
You
like,
don't even yeah, yeah.
smell is coming off of a little dog or if it's just, like, everywhere, so I can't tell if it helped or not, but it didn't hurt. So, there's a
Blotted
free
him with
tip for
V8.
everybody.
Oh my god. Oh, a
Yeah.
little lemon juice, maybe squeeze a little lemon over
I
him,
could
and
have, couldn't I? Yeah, a little twist. Yeah, because I
yeah,
did
little
have
twist,
that. Yeah,
celery stick, a little,
yeah.
um,
So,
pour a little vodka over him, might have killed some
I had
smell.
yeah, I had all of those things. I didn't have, like, the recipe they recommend, which is, like, Dawn and hydrogen peroxide and stuff like that, but,
Well,
anyway, I don't know what we were talking about. Um
before we start talking about blotting dogs with V8.
Just gently with a paper towel
Sure,
soaked in
sure, yeah,
V8.
yeah.
Yeah.
Um, let's see, we were on Willow and Chase,
Right,
oh,
right,
yeah,
right.
because I called him a golden retriever, I think that's what
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah, and
yeah,
you're an
yeah,
ostrich,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
and I was a
yeah,
prairie dog,
and
yeah.
well, you can be whatever you want. You can be a skunk,
I probably that's more apropos.
apropos of nothing. Um,
So
but okay,
okay,
yeah,
back to the house, yeah.
yeah, good scene. That was a good scene to bring up. I agree. That was a biggie. I felt like that was a liberating moment for Nina too. I'd like to see what's going to happen moving forward for her.
Yeah, yeah, and I think they both like Willow in this, like, current state of mind, I think she's doing a really good job because it's not like, there's a lot of sort of, like, what's under the surface, and you kind of feel like there's a lot cooking in that little head of hers, you know what I mean?
Oh,
But
there
it's
has to be. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, but it's
It's
not a lot of
protecting itself.
dialogue necessarily, that I don't know, I mean,
No,
there is, but
she
still,
does a
it's
good like the eye thing. She does a good twitchy eye.
yeah, yeah, and then, like, later, when she brought Scout over to, see Monica before they went to
Yeah.
school and, they're all, like, confronting each other, like Tracy sort of trying to, like, get through to her that that's just very uncool to use Monica, to
Yep.
get in
Yeah.
the house. And Willow was like, she's decided, like, not to back down with anybody,
Right.
like,
Yeah. She's just like she's going for it, no matter how
yeah,
wrong. I don't know.
right,
Is there
yeah.
anything admirable in that? I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
I just
Well,
think it's indicative of some mental illness. I mean, she's truly
yeah, yeah.
delusional at this point, I
Yeah,
think.
and she doesn't realize how little she's helping her case, or how much she's hurting
Yeah.
it really, like, and I
Yeah.
guess she's feeling like these people are all against her and they have all these resources, and Drew's got her convinced that they would just be ruthless and there's no way, she could beat them without him. So
I know, and
maybe
it's so sad because the people
Mhm.
that still like the kernel of Willow that's still in there have
Yeah.
been so kind and supportive, like Elizabeth and
Mhm.
Chase, and all the people that keep telling her that she's enough by
Mhm.
herself, and
Mhm.
she can't receive it, she can't hear it.
Yeah, 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 and getting back to Nina, like you said, it was liberating, and I thought she did such that was such a great performance,
Yeah, yeah, I know
was
she's one of
so
my favorites. I don't think she was originally, but
Oh, she definitely wasn't one of my favorites originally, and I it took me a long time to like the first actress that played her, and then it took me a long time to like this actor as well, but I think they both that's just a good character, and plus they're
yeah,
both really
yeah.
good actors, so they get points for
I
that.
the original one played a character on The Young and the
Uh,
Restless.
yeah,
Then I
yeah.
think that's what she went back to. I'm not sure
Yeah,
actually.
I think so, yeah, I think she's back on that show, yeah.
Phyllis. She was
Yep,
Phyllis,
yep,
and she
mhm,
was so that for me that I just had a
mhm,
hard time with her
yeah,
in this new role.
mhm,
Um, but this actor that I think she was kind of, I don't know, there was too much of the like I don't know silliness or something. But now like
mhm,
she's very sympathetic. She's very very
mhm,
flawed, but she's very
mhm.
sympathetic, and
Yeah,
that's the
you
kind
really
of gal I like.
That's true, yeah, yeah. Because you believe that she loves the people she loves, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She just
Uh,
kinda goes about things wrong. I don't know if she has recently, but
right, she's gotten a little better, I'd say, at sort of controlling those impulses,
yeah.
maybe?
And we
Um,
she has no love interest going on right now. Maybe that helps her see more straight or something.
maybe, yeah, yeah. It seems like she's trying harder to see the big picture, maybe? I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
there's still obviously, there's still people that are, she's never gonna really like Carly.
Yeah. That's
But
the epic
that's
battle of the
right,
blondes will go on
and that's
forever.
equally because Carly always comes at her
Yeah.
with the same sort of
Yeah.
energy.
But, Nina has just her what is it? Dedication or her desperate need to be a mother is
Mhm,
like the guiding principle of her life. And
mhm.
I feel like that's admirable. I mean, she screwed up a lot in that. And even
Yeah.
just when Willow came over and said, "You're the only person that can help," they show Nina's eyes kind of bugging out, like, "Oh my
Yeah.
God."
Yeah. Yeah, finally.
Yeah,
Mm,
she's so hungry for this love, from her
mhm.
daughter. But I
And to
feel like,
give it and to provide
yeah,
love.
yeah, I feel like she kind of makes her a heroine
Mhm.
to be so till a lot of characters would have given up by now and been like, "Ugh, screw it.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
come to me when you want to know me
Mhm,
and whatever.
mhm,
I can't."
mhm.
But this
Yep.
woman has stayed at it through thick
Mm.
and thin, and
Yeah, yeah, mhm, and also she seems to, like, it makes her more empathetic to so many other people because she knows how it feels, to be
right,
estranged.
yeah, yeah,
And other people seem like they take their own pain and it makes them more selfish, or cold, and it seems like
yeah.
it's made her, in
Case
a
in
way more
point,
compassionate.
Lulu and Dante.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Dante showed a lot of different colors in the last few days, and I
Yeah,
I was having a hard
yeah.
time deciding if I liked him, if he was the good old Dante or if he was still a dick.
I guess he's all of those
I
things.
think so when it comes to certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, should we talk about that a bit? The whole Brit,
Okay. Whatever you
splash.
want. Yeah.
Oh, I know we're going all over the place, and maybe I'll refer back to the notes if I think, we might forget something, but,
So I think we're both talking about the same dick moment.
yeah, yeah, mhm.
When when he was speaking to who's he talking to? Cody? I
Cody? Yeah.
think Cody. And it
Mhm.
was as if he thought Jason went and found Britt
Mhm.
just to piss he and Lulu off.
I
Like,
know.
he had absolutely no sympathy for the fact that this woman had been supposedly dead and that her mother was there and that she might want to come home to her family. And,
Mhm,
it
mhm.
was like, oh, no, it was all about me and my
Yeah,
situation. It was very selfish
it was.
sounding.
Yeah, and I
Petty, very
and
petty.
very petty, and that was a lot of that was fueled by how he saw Lulu respond, so he seems to be back sort of on team Lulu, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't know. She was actually a little more sort of tempered in her
She was
reaction.
she was tempered. Like today, I know we're not to today yet, but today her mother scenes were much more like palatable, I guess.
Yeah, I thought those were much easier to take. Yeah,
Yeah.
I almost enjoyed those, I guess.
Okay.
Maybe
I
I even
thought,
did.
I wonder if I'd ever been that kind to my mother as Charlotte was just then. I doubt it. I mean, when I was that age, certainly not when I was that age.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't imagine that I was.
Oh, Gia. But yeah, I thought it's still believable. Charlotte and Rocco both still believable as teenagers, and they
Yeah.
still have a little awkwardness with Lulu. But it does seem like it kind of rang true when they were both sort of
Yeah. Yeah. It
warm
was
with her.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah. It was kind of
yeah.
nice. Well, what are getting back to Dante? What? So that was his
Oh yeah,
dick moment. What were the other colors he?
yeah. His
Or
dick
are you
moment
going
that
with
he.
body parts? Are we just sticking with body parts? Or
Well, the good parts, I guess, were when he was, at Sonny's house trying to figure out how to be okay with Geo, how to
yeah.
deal with Geo.
Yeah.
And Christina was good there, and I've been disappointed in her a lot lately, but she was good at sort of bringing it back down to, what he needed to think about on that
Yeah,
day,
like just be a
in that moment.
regular guy
Yeah.
and get conversation going and don't.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, like I think Geo would be like a deer in the headlights if you suddenly start like, let's get into our relationship. It's like, no,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
need to build a little bit of trust and friendship back in the first
Mhm.
place.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah, like, find your footing, sort of.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Um, I think they could
Another
talk about horses too. I mean, they didn't mention that, but they oh, okay, I'm going off the path. We'll go back to Dante in a minute, but
Okay.
I wanted to share with you because I know you love the Sugar Bush Harlequin. So there's somebody I
Okay.
follow on Facebook that it's a page called Discover the Horse, and she's trying to go all around the world and
Oh,
um,
yeah.
meet
Uh-huh.
and ride or find every breed of horse that she can. And she was
Mhm.
asking like, what other breed should I look for? And I said, have you met the Sugar Bush Harlequin yet? And she wrote back
Mhm.
and said that was number 48. So now I'm going to have to go back and
Oh.
find her video.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So you've got a friend out there, a
So
horsey.
we had a little interaction. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful, Gia.
Like, I
See,
thought
that's
she's making money at this. Like, did I not know this was a job that I could have had? Like, who's paying her to travel the world to find different horses? Like, that's a
Yeah.
dream. That's a
Yeah.
dream.
I
Like,
wonder how
you
many
could turn it
followers.
into a dog thing or something. You could find all the dog breeds or give them all
Yeah.
each a snack and maybe a light pat down with some V8.
I could maybe VA could sponsor my travels around the world.
Yeah.
They would be I'll send them a letter and they'll be like, please
Like,
please
you
don't
could,
write us
or
again."
maybe I don't know, somehow work it into a vodka, like a Kettle One. Have a Bloody Mary with every dog breed in the world. Something. I guess
Interrupted by a
yeah,
skunk, and I
when I was
splashed the drink on the
yeah,
dog.
when I was graduating school, none of this world existed. So you wouldn't have thought there'll be a way where people will look at pictures and videos of me on a small
Yeah.
device while I discover all the horses of the world.
Yeah, in the wee hours of the morning when they can't sleep, they'll look at
Yeah.
the,
Yeah, I'd be like,
horse.
oh, okay, number 48. Let me find it.
It is a strange world we live in, isn't it?
It really is. In some ways, it's really cool. In other ways, it just sucks. But
Yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
okay, Dante. So,
Mhm.
okay, so the moment, yeah. So that was today. At Sunny's house where they're having a bar. Well,
Mhm.
I was like,
Yeah.
is it a holiday? Why are we having a barbecue?
I don't know. I don't know. But, I guess it was a good excuse to get them over to the house, and Gio was there, of course, to get the reward money for Outback.
Yeah,
Um, Before we I guess we've said probably what we needed to say about Dante, but that
Okay.
reminded me of another moment that I thought was sort of similar when Britt came down into Bobby's in her towel.
Oh my
And
God. That was so good.
I liked how she wasn't like thinking about where she was or anything. It was all about, showing
Like, I
her
can't
indignation.
believe. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, she was just, yeah. But
These
what was weird
logic.
was why didn't they have, they actually had some extras in the cafe.
Yeah.
Why didn't they have them like looking at her,
I know,
like
I
you
was
would
thinking
be?
that too. I was watching one of the tables to see if it was
Yeah, like
registering.
how odd. Do you think the director said, don't look at her? Like it was weird.
It was.
Like the
Or they
natural
thought,
reaction if some woman comes in a towel
yeah,
is you'd be like, whoa.
and start your phone recording, right? I
Oh,
mean,
right. Yeah, that too. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
that's what happens every other time they have an embarrassing scene on a
Right.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah. They probably those actors, those extras were probably feeling like they were showing such a commitment to their scene, like they were in
Maybe.
conversation with their person they were across
Yeah.
the table from, and they didn't really think, "Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it
And they
would
were
be
probably
nice."
like, there's no coffee in this cup, but I'm going to make it look like there is.
Yeah. So kudos
Watch
to
me
you,
act.
actors.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a great scene.
It was
There were quite a
great,
few
but
moments that were great with
yeah.
Brit. But
Yeah, yeah, all over town. Yeah, lots to say about Brit, but one of the things that was hard for me was that she's not getting any of the credit she deserves, really, for well, first of all, for saving Joss again. She can't say anything about that
yeah,
because that would
right.
be giving away
Yeah.
Joss. And also, it seems like, I get that nobody was friends with her, but it still seems like she's getting the same shit as if she'd been gone for a day, you know?
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And and
Yeah,
and
Elizabeth,
Carly acting,
everybody. Yeah.
Carly was sort of so like such a baby about Jason, taking like getting Britt back, and all of that stuff and not telling her. It's like, seriously? I mean, she was important to Jason. Can't you let him have this? You know what I mean? And
She
she's got
can't. She's
Brennan.
Carly. Yeah.
I know. I that was a little tiresome to me. But on the other hand, I like that Britt is going right back to her old ways and making it impossible for anybody to be happy to
I
see her,
know. I know. She's fantastic. She's
Yeah.
glorious. Like
Yeah. She's
she's
all
she's
in.
what I would love to do. Like that's I would love to act like that.
Yeah, and just in everyday life.
Yes, that would be so
Yeah.
freeing to just be
Yeah.
like, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
and there was a moment when she and Jason were on the docks backing up before
Mhm.
when he forced her to go live in his room. And he
Mhm.
was talking about Danny and Rocco finding the body, and
Yeah.
she said something about did Danny have anything to do with it? And the look on Jason's face was like, and then she doesn't even really apologize.
No,
She's like, well,
I know. Really, like, seriously, no filter, I guess is
yeah,
what
no
that is.
filter and no apologies, and
Yeah,
she
yeah.
says every what is that saying? She says the quiet part out loud. Is that what
Oh,
that is?
yeah, everybody says that. Yeah, that's true. That's what she's doing now.
Does
Yeah.
everybody say that? Should I not say it? I've never said
Uh,
it.
and
It's my first time.
I know, congratulations, and now stop.
It's already passe.
I think
Oh
so.
crap. Oh. Oh, I thought I found. I'm getting off topic again. But I thought I found a new music group that I liked, and I thought you'd be so proud of me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because I keep, when you ask Spotify for something, and every time there's a song, I think, oh, that's kind of interesting, and then I ask who it is.
And
It's
it's
this
like
group called.
Velvet Underground.
Shut the. I almost did a really bad word. Um,
I think we've used that word here.
I did like the Velvet Underground back in the day.
Okay, I'm sorry,
Remember
go
that
ahead.
song, "Perfect Day"? That was such a great song.
Yeah, yeah, mhm.
Such a perfect
So
day.
perfect.
No, it's this group called Sun Volt.
Oh, yeah,
Sun Volt.
yeah, uh-huh.
And so I'm like, oh, cool, this must be somebody new. And I look them up, and they're from the early 90s, which to me
Yeah.
is still pretty new. But I was like,
Yeah.
ah, so you already know about them?
Yeah, yeah, but that's good, Gia,
Oh,
that's good. So
I'm moving forward.
yeah, maybe you'll get to, like, 2000 soon. I don't
Maybe, but I think they still exist. And did you
Yeah.
know that they were like, there was another group, so I read into their history, and I haven't checked them out, but
Mhm.
I probably like them,
Mhm.
called, I
Mhm.
think it's Uncle Tupelo?
Yeah, mhm,
Have you
mhm.
heard of them?
Yeah, mhm.
No, you
Also
haven't. You're
not
you're a
new,
liar.
but
You're
not
lying.
new, but
No,
I
well, they're
know.
even earlier. So it was the guy
Yeah.
that's in Sunvolt and Jeff Tweedy from Wilco.
Oh, yeah, yeah, uh-huh.
So when they broke up, that's when Jeff Tweedy went off to make Wilco, and this guy
Oh,
did
okay.
Sunvolt. So I'm like, oh, I probably like the Uncle Tupelo too. So
Yeah, yeah, look at you.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm trying. I'm trying.
Yeah,
You said I
yeah.
was in a bubble. Mm.
We're both in bubbles. Yours
You are
smells
a
better than
bubble.
mine. A lot
I'm
better.
gonna have to like not visit for another year. Like, how long does
I
that take to
know.
wear off? But
I would give it a year.
you're just sick of me. Um,
No, no, no.
okay.
Oh god.
So, Brit. So we're kind of on
Mhm.
Brit all around town.
Yeah, and oh, we
Yeah.
God, one of the other exciting moments, and we are bouncing around, but I mean, how nice was it to see Terry again?
Oh yeah, like they just pulled her in, like she's been there all along, and we
I
just didn't see
know.
her.
It's like,
You know?
come on.
Yeah, yeah.
But I guess that's a good sign if we're seeing her. Maybe we'll see her again,
Maybe we'll see
hopefully.
her again. She looked lovely. I was like, oh
Yeah.
right. Um,
Mhm. Mhm.
so that was kind of fun. I mean, that's Brit
Mhm.
being like reining it in as much as she possibly can. But even then, they offer a job, and she's like, "What the hell?" You know?
I know, I know. Even when she said she'd take it, she had this, like, look on her face, like,
Yeah,
"I can't believe you've done this to me," you know?
I know. I loved
"How
it.
dare you?"
I know.
You
She rocks. Brit just
It
rocks. She's
yeah.
like, if you have a drink and then you add that lemon zest or something, it's like that's what she's doing to this show,
Yep, yep,
bringing like
definitely.
that acid or whatever,
Oh,
that,
totally bringing the zest, yeah,
yeah,
and then
this
this, like, that was kind of the opposite of an apology tour, I guess, wasn't it?
yeah, yeah. So great in so
Yeah,
many ways. And
yeah.
I even enjoyed the catty, like Elizabeth being catty with her and making her wait.
Yeah, I know. Elizabeth's so good at being professional with just about everybody else. Even
Yeah,
Drew, she was better with
yeah.
Drew, but couldn't do it with Britt.
Nope,
Yeah,
couldn't pull it
yeah,
off. But what do you
yeah.
think's going on with were they like leading into something like she doesn't have Huntington so that we can like like when she met with Lucas and he said you show no signs, like do you think they're
Well
clearing up or paving the way for a misdiagnosis or something?
well, I was thinking that he was maybe thinking that whatever this treatment was, it was a cure, and and it kind of probably shocks him that if there's a cure out there in the world that it's,
Everybody would know about it already and
yeah, or
yeah.
why can't they know about it, you know?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I that was what I took away from that, but it could have been a misdiagnosis, I think. But it seems like if it did cure it or at least put it in remission, she feels like she still needs to take like the old meds, I guess, to keep it in
Yeah,
remission.
like she doesn't think she's cured. I just thought, is the show like clearing the path for her to stay alive and well,
Yeah, well, I thought, yeah, she if she's in remission, I guess there's no reason why she couldn't stay in remission, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to Google Huntington's to I don't
Yeah.
know anything about it, but
Well, and also when
anyway.
they said she had would be on probation for a year, I thought, "Oh, wouldn't it be great if she stays at least a year?" You know?
Yeah, yeah, I hope so. I hope she's
That
back
that's
for
good.
good.
Yeah.
Um,
Maybe we should start sending her fruit baskets or something so she'll stay.
muffin tops or something. Yeah.
Top, yeah. We'll have
Are
to think of
those a
something.
thing or are those passé too? Sending in muffin tops.
Well, they do sell them now. Like
Yeah.
Thomas has these muffin top sort of snacks that the kid likes. Um,
Oh.
they don't have like the crispy, like the nice feature of the muffin top when it's from an actual muffin, you know.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, I
Like
haven't
we,
had a muffin in so long. I've been on a
yeah,
diet recently, like just actual old school, like trying to
yeah, reduce
like
calories.
reduce calories and move more. And
There you go. There you go, Gia. That's a good combination.
yeah, the old man and I were working on it. But
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
I know. So like when you're talking about muffin tops, I'm like, uh-huh, uh-huh.
Mhm.
Sounds good. That sound really
Well,
good.
muffins are
Um,
really just cake without frosting, so I would get a piece of cake if I were you. If you were gonna, cheat and you wanted something like that, just
oh
go
yeah,
for the
I
cake.
love cake. I do love
Yeah,
cake.
cake is delicious. Can we talk about my next award-winning scene?
Yes, I think we should. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And it began yesterday and continued today. It was the scene between Jason and Tracy. I loved that so much.
Oh, the old man was gone, and I was glad because I was kind of choked up and nearly
Yeah.
sobbing the whole
It was
episode
kind
today.
of a
It was
three
like,
hanky day today, I thought.
oh my God. And yeah, I loved that they kept it on them the whole
Yeah,
episode
yeah.
and
Mm.
there wasn't like the big everybody knows about it. It was just them.
That was so
Um,
good. Yeah, so good.
and
And also sorry, go ahead, Gia.
no, no, you go.
Well, I was gonna say, like last week, even I was thinking because they bring up Monica pretty frequently, more
Yeah,
than any other character that we haven't seen. And I thought, when they finally reveal her death, it's gonna feel like anticlimactic or something. But I thought this was like the perfect time
it
for that to
was.
happen.
And it happened, it got revealed on a Wednesday, which is,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I didn't see it coming
right. Me
when
neither.
she sent Jason upstairs. I didn't see it coming, and I thought that was a great way to
Yeah,
do it.
yeah.
Um,
Mm,
but and I also I just like the sort of realistic touch. Like they could have just gone into them, lamenting and and showing flashbacks and stuff, but they did that kind of realistic thing. Like, what do you do when somebody dies at home? You have to
yeah.
call the ambulance, and you have to have the sheriff over. I didn't know that. Um,
Hmm.
like I thought that was interesting that they kind of went that route. Uh,
Yeah, yeah, and paid some other actors, so they were
yes,
really
that too. Yeah,
throwing money around, in these episodes, which is
and
kind of
yeah, Tracy and Jason were just so gentle with each other, and
mhm. Yeah.
like when Tracy's showing the love, she's
Oh,
so deeply loving. It's just really
yeah,
um it's
yeah,
really nice. But of
yeah.
course, I don't know, am I ever gonna get over like the death of my parents? Does anybody get over the death of their parents? It's
I
like
don't think so. I don't think so.
it's such a primal thing, and it was like,
Mhm.
oh, I was like, oh, I was right back there,
Yeah, yeah. Right. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. Yeah, but I loved just both of them. I thought they were really great. They were really great with each other. Um, and yeah, like you said, Tracy showing love, and she's just like she doesn't have to do much, but you feel everything that she's supposed to be feeling.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. And her sending Jason in, and like so he didn't have to deal with
yeah,
the law.
yeah,
That was
right.
so it was kind of funny, but
Sweet.
also really like that was a real like
Yeah.
sweet thing to do. And
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, and you can tell also, one of the things I really liked is you can tell that she's come around on Jason, and she
yeah,
really loves
yeah,
him too. It's not just that she finds him useful, I don't think. I think she loves him maybe partly because Monica loved him so much, but also she sees the good in him now, I think.
yeah. When is Jason gonna have a breakdown? Like he is
Mhm.
so everybody else's like cleaner upper dude, and he does everything for everyone else.
Mhm. Mhm.
He's the
Yeah.
most selfless hitman I've ever encountered.
Yeah, that would be interesting if there started to be signs, maybe that nobody else saw, but of him sort of feeling like the weight of everything he's carrying, you know?
Yeah, like the next time Carly needs a favor, needs help out of a jam or
Yeah,
something, he just like
yeah.
doesn't pick up his phone or something, like
Yeah,
goes and
yeah.
cracks another beer and just sits down and looks at prairie dogs on Instagram or something.
That's his guilty pleasure. Like?
That could
Share?
be another thing. I don't, it doesn't look like you've been on Facebook for a while, but I did post about Brennan. I asked people to help
Mm.
us like flesh him out with what kind
Oh,
of
yeah,
music he
yeah,
liked
yeah.
and that,
Uh-huh.
and I got some fun answers, a couple of fun answers, but I didn't think of that. Like, what kinds of Instagram posts would people be
Yeah,
following? That's another sort of
yeah.
telling.
Yeah,
And
that's
yeah,
true.
you think Jason would look at prairie dogs all day like you?
Wouldn't that be funny, like, if he kept
Yeah.
sharing those things with Sunny and Sunny'd be like, "Would you please stop sending
Stop
me
sending
links?"
me links. That would be funny if we could see them like their friendship a little bit like that. That'd be
Yeah.
funny. Yeah.
I mean, everybody gets bored or wakes up in the middle of the night
Yeah.
and makes the mistake of
I bet Jason could be a Tiny Chef fan. Do you follow the Tiny Chef?
why did I just see that? I didn't look at it, but I just saw that tiny chef expression somewhere. Maybe Bailey shared something with me.
Oh,
Hmm,
okay. It's pretty cute.
can't
You
remember.
might like
Yeah.
it. Anyway, it'd be funny though if he was like a puppies and kittens kind of guy.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. He could be. Oh,
Kit
you wanna talk about
kitten.
Outback now?
Oh yeah, okay. How are you feeling about the search for Outback at the moment?
Well, I'm glad that everybody's finally acknowledging that, it's a big deal that Outback is
Yeah.
missing. But then, of course, at the same time, now that Cody's got him and hasn't realized everybody's looking for him, it makes me anxious. I know he's safe. I don't know why it's making me anxious, but I just don't like everybody still being sort of afraid for him when he's safe. Or is
And
Outback a
well,
girl? Outback is a girl, right?
Outback's a girl, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm wondering if we're setting up to have Cody have another like moral test. Like, is he going to try and get the $10,000
Right,
reward?
right, I know. I know. That would be really bad if he did that,
Yeah, and
wouldn't it?
Molly will be disappointed in him all
Yeah,
over again.
yeah, she would be very disappointed in him,
Yeah.
I think, if he did
So what is
that.
he living under a rock? Like, how does he
Yeah,
not
I
know
know.
that his best friend Dante's kid's dog is missing and
Mhm,
Dante
right.
was even there, and
Dante was there, and yeah, it would have been nice if he'd brought it up, but he was so preoccupied hating Jason.
hating on Jason. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Being a dick.
um
Jeez.
yeah, super dick. He's gonna feel bad when he realizes Monica died and Jason and Tracy had to.
Yeah. But yeah, it is good that and that is a cute dog,
It
tricolor
is, yeah,
beagle.
yeah,
Um
yeah.
I think if I had a dog like that, I'd name it Tricolor Beagle. Just to just
And
to
the
kind of
people at
piss
the vet's
people off.
office would
Yeah.
be like, "No, that's the
Yeah, it's
line
like,
for the
no,
name.
it's tricolor beagle.
The
Yeah.
breed goes down on this line, ma'am." And then they would run into your doctors, and they would talk about you, and they'd be like, "Yeah, she's a pain in the ass here too."
I think I'm going for new doctors this upcoming year anyway. So I've
Oh,
been
everybody's rejoicing in your medical career.
well, I don't think any of mine did. My place got sold to some new
Oh, yeah,
outfit.
yeah, that's right, you said that, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and so I'm like, I don't even know if the little fella I was seeing is gonna be there. I don't even.
Yeah.
So I've been shopping around and looking at
Mhm.
your little design. I thought I could go frustrate one of those people, one of those direct
Yeah, yeah.
consumer people, and because
Mhm.
it's like as many visits as I want per month. I'm like, sweet,
Every
get
Monday
there every other
morning.
day.
Did I tell you how my weekend went?
Yeah, I'll be like, I've got a little twinge in my back this morning. When I first got up, I thought I'd stop by.
I grab you a coffee on the way?
Yeah, muffin top, maybe a V8. Anyway,
Hmm.
so the Outback thing, yes, I'm glad they're still going crazy.
Mhm.
What did you think about that reward money amount?
10,000. Well,
Is that a good idea?
that's a lot. That means you really want results fast, I guess. And yeah, that would lead to some sort of
Won't that
problem.
just bring out every skanky person
Yeah,
in the world?
yeah,
I mean,
it
that's gonna
might.
be people are gonna
That's
be painting dogs up to look like tricolor beagles.
that's true. That's true. Yeah, that's interesting. Because what if I mean, if there's other beagles up for grabs at that lab, maybe,
Right. I mean, beagles sometimes, like, if they don't know this dog real well,
yeah, yeah. It'll be easy probably to fool somebody into thinking that's Outback.
yeah, right.
Mm.
In the meantime, Outback is cozy with Cody over there.
That would be funny, wouldn't it, if they took
Yeah,
another dog,
yeah,
convinced it was Outback?
yeah. I just
Uh,
thought that was an outlandish amount. I
yeah, it
mean,
was pretty high. It was pretty high for
1,000, nice,
mhm.
very nice. I
Nice.
think that would
Yep.
get you results
I think
without
so too, yeah.
bringing out like scuzz
Yeah.
buckets that are gonna try to,
Right.
you know.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, true. So we'll see. That's interesting if that's gonna create problems or, if it's just gonna kind of, fade away as a
I
detail.
We mentioned that moment of Lulu mothering Rocco
Mhm.
and Charlotte, and I thought she did a nice job of kind of alleviating Rocco's guilt
Yeah. Yeah.
about losing Outback. And I
Mhm.
knew that it was good that I didn't end up being a mother because before she said that, when he was talking about it, I was thinking, yeah, that was totally your fault. And that was really stupid of you to not hold on to the dog. If it's a dog that you knew needed to be leashed. Uh, I was
You
having
make
really,
me sick. You're adopted.
I was having really judgy thoughts. And then
Yeah, you were.
I'm not too big to admit when I have really horrible judgy thoughts because I have them like every other nanosecond. But
Yeah, I don't think I could have been as diplomatic as Lulu. I was glad she was, but yeah, I wouldn't have been able to stop those thoughts at least. I might not have said them out loud, but I would have been having
yeah,
them.
I like to think I wouldn't have said them out loud, but I thought because he is a young guy and like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
do you like my thoughts are so on this lost dog that
yeah.
I'm like, this lost
Mhm.
dog is out there. And
Yeah, yeah.
um so I was glad that she held it together and did the proper
Mhm.
maternal
Mhm.
thing. Because
Yeah.
nothing is helped by making Rocco have a guilt trip.
Right, that's
He was
right.
already beating himself up about it,
He
you
seems like
know.
the type of kid who's gonna be real good at always beating himself up over
Yeah,
things.
yeah, yeah. So then I beat myself up a little bit about being so judgy.
Good for you, Gia. That's wonderful.
So you admit you had a few judgy thoughts there about
Always,
people.
always,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, I did
okay.
too. Yeah. Um,
Uh,
alright, let's see, I'm looking at my notes now. I did like the interaction between Cody and Molly. I thought I liked having them back sort of on
yeah,
friendly terms, you know?
yeah. I think they want to get them together, so they're trying to remove the hurdles, and
Yeah.
that makes sense. Molly is attracted to him, so she just needed a
Mhm,
little time to
mhm.
process, I guess.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So that was okay. And I like
eh,
his sense of humor with her, you know.
yeah, and he seemed appropriately contrite about what he
Mhm.
did.
Mhm. I think so.
I
Yeah.
think he needs to apologize to Ava. That's what I'd like to see.
Oh, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Cuz he
Did you?
didn't really at
No,
all,
he
did he?
hasn't. I don't think he's seen her again since then. But
Right, right.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's an evil thing to do to a woman, and
It is. It is, especially a woman of a certain age.
yeah, yeah, especially a woman who's killed before. That's you're asking for it. So,
That is true also. Yes. Uh-huh.
so I just thought that. it showed some cruelty, and I thought it would be nice to
Mhm.
see them kind of hash that out.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Do you have a scene on your notes about Ava and Christina?
Oh, yeah, yeah, that was on Tuesday, wasn't it?
I
Yes, I do
guess
have mine. That it was under Molly and Elizabeth. Mhm.
that makes no sense, but okay. Why do you have that under Molly and Elizabeth? Oh, you mean
Well,
just after Molly and
yeah,
Elizabeth?
yeah, Molly and
Oh, okay.
Elizabeth met to talk about, Rick being gone, and Molly was sort of curious about, like, this whole digital detox thing, and Elizabeth
Yeah.
was not really questioning it too much.
So, that was the scene with Ava and Christina was at Ava's apartment, which I love.
Yeah, I love that too, all those big moth prints or whatever
The
they are, those are
moth prints and
yeah.
that bizarre liquor cabinet thing, that kind of
Yeah,
round. Looks like something
it's
off
like
a ship. I don't know
I
what.
know, it's like a steampunk kind of liquor cabinet.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
want it. I
I
like it. I
know.
want it.
Okay. Now I'm uncomfortable, and I need to blot myself with some V8, so excuse
V8 blotting. I think it's the word blot that makes that so great. Blot. Um, anyway, I loved them like working together
Mhm.
on the Rick excuse, and I like that Christine was like simple, organic,
Yeah,
you know.
organic, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I know, that was nice, that was I like those moments where they've sort of forgotten all their history and baggage.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
just like seeing them like, sort of meld their diabolical thinking styles,
Yeah,
It's like, "Oh my god, they're
diabolical
working together
style,
on this
yeah.
horrible kidnapping." But it's so nice to see.
It's sweet, it's very sweet.
So that was funny.
Yeah,
Um, but
mhm.
and then I thought she covered pretty well with Lucas, I think.
Yep, that's true. Yeah, that was a pretty quick little excuse for why they were together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I liked
Mhm.
that conversation that happened between Ava and Lucas where what
Yeah,
was it that Ava admitted? She admitted something about how she understood that kind of thinking and it was some sort of twisted way of thinking, and I was
yeah. Right,
like, see,
right.
she knows who she is, she's
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Yeah, it was Brad. He was talking about Brad and
yeah,
Britt.
yeah. So you could
Mhm.
see that she would relate to Brad.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm. Yeah.
but I like these little moments with my fave characters.
Yeah, we've seen, like, so many characters in those 3 days, including
Yeah.
Kai and Trina, as usually forgot about Kai
Oh,
and
right,
Trina.
right. I know. Why do we always do that? They just remembered the baseball bat. That was the big thing out
You
the
know?
takeaway out of that. Yeah.
Yeah, I must say though, as much as I don't know if Kai's coming along as an interesting character, but he seems like he has a bit of like darkness in his face now because he's sort of started to like commit these crimes, you know?
Yeah. Well,
Uh,
hopefully it'll make him more interesting as a
yeah, it
character.
just seems like he's not going to wear this well, this new sort of path he's on. I
No.
think it's going to take a real toll on him.
Yeah. No, he's not
You know?
comfortable with this
He's
space he's
not. Like,
in.
he doesn't even
Yeah.
want Trina to see him like this really, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
That, he wants to be that, like, sort of really, like, positive, honest,
Yeah.
straightforward guy, decent through and through, and
I
he's
could
not
see him with
anymore.
that Up with People group. Do you remember them?
Yeah.
Seems like he might have been good with them, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, he could bring them back. I don't know if they
Yeah.
exist anymore.
Me
He
neither.
could resurrect Up with People.
So we had that. Oh, we haven't we had some more with Vaughn and Joss.
Oh, we sure did.
Their
Yeah, and
24 hours thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and, I have to
24
say
hours
it
of coitus.
Thank you, thank you. I'm just gonna block myself again.
I blob
Uh,
myself in the V8.
but, if I had a body like Joss's, I think I would wear a bikini all the time.
That was a cute bikini. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I had a bikini when I was 3, and that was the last time my body was
yeah,
kind of, in the right
yeah,
frame of mind to wear
bikini
one.
worthy, yeah,
Yeah.
mhm,
And
mhm.
even then, I'm sure I was pretty well packed into whatever it was.
Pushing
But
the limits.
yeah. But yeah, she does the swimwear well. And I like the little wrap thing too.
Yeah, yeah. And she
I,
looks
I
pretty at ease in a bikini. Like, I think
yeah,
doing a
yeah.
scene in a bikini would be really hard,
I
I would
can't
think.
imagine, right? I just can't
I
imagine.
can't
Yeah.
either.
But I'm sure after calorie restriction, eat less, move more. I'm sure I'll
Yeah,
be
you'll
bikini
get there.
ready
Oh, you
by
will be. By
2030.
by the time my house is odor free.
You have that
Uh,
little faith in me.
no, no, I know the odor is gonna stick around.
Anyway, so I don't know. We're not much happened with that other than they're setting themselves up for breaking up, and we know that they won't be able to, of course. And
Yeah, yeah. Right. I mean,
um,
I think Joss can do better, but, Vaughn knows he can't, so or he should
you
know
see no
that.
appeal to Vaughn.
Not really, no,
No,
no.
in
Mm-mm.
not in the looks department. They're not like a little Robert Redford kind of like
Oh gosh, yeah,
vibe.
no. No,
Oh gosh,
no.
yeah, no, oh god, oh
Shame on
god.
you.
That news must have hit you pretty hard, huh?
Well, he was a good man. He was a good man.
He was, yeah.
Mm,
Um,
mm.
lots
Um,
lots of movies. Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Anyway, I like Vaughn. Yeah, I don't know if I like his character all that much, but
right.
I like to look at him. Um,
Well, I guess that's okay. You can have that, Gia. I won't try to take that away from you.
okay, thanks. But
Okay.
if he shaved his head, would I like to look at him? I'm not sure.
It's yeah, the hair plays a
A
big
lot of it
part.
is just that feathery 70s hair. It's like
Mhm, mhm.
that works for me.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you should journal about that.
Okay. Maybe you should take notes.
Oh, point taken.
Dig a
Um,
hole, put the prairie dog butt in it. I don't know.
ouch,
Oh,
ouch, big, big
oh,
hole.
it
Um,
must be almost time to sign off or we've begun to insult each other.
I know. Yeah, just the one more little thing. This is another fun little interaction I thought was between Lucas and Britt, and he talked about it a little bit when he was making note of her how she had no symptoms, but I
Yeah.
liked how he was sort of equally resistant to seeing her, and having to treat her like just like
Let's see.
Elizabeth.
I don't remember. Um, I don't remember their interaction. Like, was it the other actor when it was back when
I think so. I think it
probably was?
was.
And I just don't
Yeah.
have any recollection of their interactions back then.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't remember like any scenes where he had any sort of problems with her, but I guess just it just was her teaming up with Brad. It seemed like maybe they
Yeah,
didn't make good choices. But I also kind of wished he would have brought Brad up. But I don't like that he's on this like this he's thinking that maybe Brad knew that she faked her death, and that's
right.
what's
Yeah, that seems a little unfair.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
think it could possibly be true, right? Because she said something about maybe she could stay with Brad, and she didn't know that
Right.
he
She
wasn't
didn't
even
know that he
around.
wasn't even there, so that yeah,
Yeah,
that implied that he wouldn't know.
but I
Yeah,
wish
I
she
thought
would
that was
be.
really thinking the worst of Brad that he said all
Yeah,
that.
and
Yeah.
Elizabeth may have planted that seed. I think
I
she
know. Poor
suggested.
Brad. I know.
Yeah,
Maybe he'll get brought back. They're talking about him a lot. Maybe he's
I
coming back.
know. I'm hoping that Britt will reach out somehow and let him
Yeah.
know that she's
That's very
alive.
business. I hope she pulls him into a meeting.
Yeah, yeah, I think
Loops
that
him
would be
in. Maybe she
loop
could loop
him
him
in,
in.
exactly, exactly,
Yeah.
loop him in and then maybe
Loop
circle
him
back
in.
with Lucas
Circle
and say,
back.
"Listen, you were very unfair to
Maybe a
Brad."
little blotting. Maybe they could do some blotting.
Blotting I don't think there's anything wrong with a little blotting
A little
anytime.
blotting. Yeah. On a hot
Yeah,
day. Yeah.
yeah, always, yeah, mhm.
But anyway, it's been good. It's been quite a few. Now I don't know like how much we're going to be crying tomorrow, or if they're going to like
Mhm.
delay everybody else finding
Right,
out about
right.
Monica.
It's almost a shame to think about, like, anything less good, than what we saw today.
I
You know?
know. but there's a lot of people that had big connections with her, so
So many, yeah. It
it'll
was
be
just nice.
interesting. But
Yeah, I like that it just felt so authentic and emotional and not like that sorta schlocky kind of, sentiment.
yeah, and they actually sprung for a couple of flashbacks, really old flashbacks.
Yeah, they did, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, mhm.
So I think they'll do it upright for her.
Yeah, yeah, I guess they've had so long to map
Yeah,
this out. Maybe they
yeah,
do have some good scenes, like, they could take their time writing those scenes maybe more than some other scenes, you know?
yeah. But yeah, now they're not going to be able to use her as some sort of leverage with everybody like they've been doing. Like
Right, right, yeah,
Monica
yeah.
won't like that, or Monica, you know.
They maybe it would be funny if they somehow made it so Drew didn't hear that she had died,
Oh, who do
and
you think's going
continued
to
to
inherit the
live.
house? What if Drew inherits the house and kicks everybody
Oh,
out?
that would be crazy.
Oh,
Monica
that
wouldn't
would
do
be.
that, would she?
I don't know. I mean, does she know that he's become diabolical? I guess she does. She did somewhat, right?
Somewhat, yeah. I was thinking she'd give it to Tracy, but maybe she'd give it to Jason. Yeah, that would be fun to find out, wouldn't it? What
Yeah,
Monica
who gets the
wants
house?
to
Because that was such a thing, who that she owned the
Yeah,
house.
yeah, and who else besides her would let all those different people live in that
Yeah,
house?
maybe she just Jason. Maybe she'll just give it to Jason. That would be nice.
Yeah, he wouldn't kick anybody out, I don't think.
No, he should
No.
bring Britt there.
Yeah. That
Spice
would
it
be
up.
fun. Britt and Tracy
Yeah.
clashing. Yeah.
Anyway, it's sad, but it's sort of I'll sort of be looking forward to it, but I'll also be sad.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
but anyway,
But,
anyway,
anyway.
keep your keep your Kleenex box on your coffee
Yeah,
table.
yeah, yeah,
Buckle up, people. Buckle up,
that's right.
Buttercup.
Yeah, quite a ride, quite a
Yeah.
ride. Mhm. Alright, Gia.
All right, Keisha. All right, everybody. Thank you for listening and participating in all our shenanigans.
Yes, thank you, everybody, and have a good night.
Yeah, you too, and we'll see you in a couple days.
Okay, Gia, bye-bye.
All right, see ya.